First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, honor, unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Els, a great millstone, and that respect to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe worldwide. Coming back at you.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
And this article is coming off of RT News. And the title of this article is Non-Essential Services Shut, No Drinking in Public, and No Fireworks. Germany rolls out tougher C-VID-1 rules. And this right here is going to come here to Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come to a point that, they're going to, basically want to lock down the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that this C-VID-1, you know what I'm saying, the infection rate is getting higher. They putting up numbers saying that, roughly, for example, like 200,000 people have been infected by C-VID-1, you know what I'm saying, and the numbers are going up, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, and people are not using social distance, and people are not putting a mask on, because a lot of people are saying the BS of what's going on, and they're very tired of it. And so now you got the people already voting against this, and now they coming to the point that they're gonna shut down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna shut down everything, and this is over here in Germany. We're gonna read the article again. It said non-essential services shut. No drinking in public and no fireworks. Germany rolls out tougher C-VID-1 rules, and it's going to get to the point that they're going to shut down, man. Especially here in Babylon the Great, they're going to shut everything down. And we all know what this is heading to. They want to force you to take the vaccine. And then sooner or later, you're going to follow behind that. It's going to be the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. And they're using this C-VID-1, which the cure rate is very high. People that had, quote-unquote, had C-VID-1, you know what I'm saying, and they had recovered from it. But yeah, you got these, people out here, they pushing these numbers, and people are offending. You got people dying of C-VID-1, and so since the numbers are up, which they can't have no real proof of the numbers, they you know what I'm saying, they make up numbers as they go. They you know what I'm saying, they say, oh, we got to start shutting everything back down because the numbers are spiking up, and you know what I'm saying, we doing this to care for the people. No, you're not doing this to care for the people. You're doing this because you want the people to be forced, into this new world order. You want people to comply to your demands, and you want people to be served under you, so that way you can rule over them. And that's what this whole thing is all about. It's never about what's best for the people. It's what's best for the elite bankers. That's what you people want to do, and that's the reason why you talking about shutting things down, because they talking about, oh, we need to stop the C-VID-1, and we see Devil was the one that made the C-VID-1. They had the patent over here in Babylon the Great. They started the C-VID-1, but that's just neither here nor there. But let's just continue on with the article. It reads, German Chancellor Angela Merkel had ordered tougher C-VID-1 restrictions after the existing measures failed to stop the spread of infections. And they basically saying that they putting down tougher measures, and what those tougher measures going to entail. They're going to entail that these Germans is gonna come over here in Babylon the Great. That the Germans are going to end up staying at home, which means that a lot of people gonna lose their jobs, and what that means is it's gonna be a lot more homelessness. And what that means, you know what I'm saying, it means that, you know, sooner or later they gonna have to take the C-VID, not C-VID, but the vaccine. And then sooner or later they're gonna push that to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. So that's what this is all boiling down to, because this is all about control, man. You know, for those in the truth, we understand what this is about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the health and the welfare of the people. It's about control. And that's what these devils want. Let's continue. The new rules will take effect on December 16th and last until January 10th. You know, there's another lockdown. All non-essential shops and services like hair salons will be shuttered. Meaning that anything that they deem that's not essential, you know what I'm saying, is going to be shut down. So what they're basically doing is they're basically targeting, you know, the small business owners, and they targeting them so way they won't have no income, and then they got to depend on the bigger markets, and then they got to depend on them for their essential needs. But we know in the scriptures that the Israelites, you know, we are under the curse. We got to go to our enemy of one of all things, and that's what these people trying to do. They're trying to shut down, you know, these small business owners. If you're a small business owner, and you know what I'm saying, and you making good for yourself, you know, these devils want to shut you down, man. So that way that your business can fail, and that way you can go bankrupt, and then that way, you know what I'm saying, that you can get bought out and be under the company of under the bigger companies, you know, where they saying that, you know, all the non-essential shops are going to be closed. Well, sooner or later, it's going to get to the point that the whole world is going to be shut down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get to the point that whatever job you have, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be shut down. You know, and the only way that you're going to be able to work and to travel and to do anything in this quote-unquote normal society, you're going to have to take the vaccine, and you're going to have to take the RFID microchip. And that's what this coming down to. And that's what these devils want. They want to control everything. You know, and these devils want to be the most high, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to track your every move. They want to track what you do. You know what I'm saying? They want to monitor you. They want to monitor your progress. You know what I'm saying? All this boiled down to you taking that chip. That's what it all boiled down to. You know, first you gotta take that vaccine, and then they're gonna have you to take the chip, because they gonna make it mandatory for you to take that vaccine. They gonna make it mandatory for you to take the chip. You know what I'm saying? And do what these devils want, man. You know, they want total control of everything. Let's continue. Schools are urged to send students home and to continue lessons online, you know, based on virtual learning, while employees are asked to allow workers to work remotely. Daycares were also closed, but parents will be able to take paid holidays in order to look after their children. People will be banned from drinking alcohol in public and buying fireworks for New Year's Eve. And this is what's going to go on there in Germany. But also, this is what's going to go on here in Babylon the Great, man, because we're going to come to the point that they're going to start shutting everything back down. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come to the point that if your job ain't essential, you're no longer going to have a job. And a lot of people are going to lose their jobs, man. They're going to lose their, you know, they way of life, man. They're going to lose their living. And you already got people they're barely making it from check to check, and they one check away. They're one check away from being homeless. You know, and these devils, they want to shut everything down. You know, and we're glad about that. We're glad this is the hand of Yahweh Shimi Shah. You know, this is his marvelous work, man. This is his doing. And you know what I'm saying? And these devils think that they have control, man. Get what this, you fall into the hands of Yahweh Shimi Shah. You know, you know what I'm saying? They, at the point, it's not going to be any mirth. You know what I'm saying? All the mirth that you thought you had is going to be taken from you, man. It's going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? All the mirth. You know what I'm saying? And you people think that you're going to, you know what I'm saying? You think you're going to, you're going to just have a normal life. But guess what? You're not. You're going to be under this devil, man. That's what it's about. But let's continue. It reads, we are forced to act and are acting now. Mercantile reporters explained that the existing measures were not enough. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never enough. It'll be enough when all you people take the vaccine, and when you take the RFID microchip, and you become, you know, basic slave to this society. And that right there still won't be enough. But let's continue. Germans will have Germans have been living on a partial national lockdown, and it's widely expected that tougher restrictions will be announced. Officials previously agreed to allow some leniency during the festive season, but regional leaders later called for an urgent summit in order to persuade Merkel to adopt stricter rules in the weeks leading up to Christmas. You know, that's a pagan holiday. But anyway, the head of Bavaria Market Solder said that Germany will quickly become the problem child of all Europe unless urgent steps are taken against C-VID-1-9. Under the new rules, close family members will still be permitted to celebrate together from December 24th to December 26th, but we know that's the Christmas holiday, but we don't, you know what I'm saying, those are true, we don't care about the holiday because they're pagan against Yahweh Shimi Shah, and they have an evil tradition that's behind it. But anyway, let's continue. The numbers of new C-VID-19 cases hit a record for a second day in a row in Germany, when 29,875 new infections were reported by Robert Koch Institute on Friday. And when you ask them, okay, show documentation that of those numbers, you know, and they can't show you, man. You know what I'm saying? And they can't show you. But you can tell a lot of times that numbers, that they print numbers out of thin air to make it seem that, oh, you know, we had an all-time high, almost 30,000 people knew of infection of C-VID-19. Okay, where's the documentation of that? And they can't show you no documentation, you know, because like I said, it all goes back to that, you know what I'm saying, all goes back to control. That's what these devils want. But let's continue. The daily death toll nearly topped 600 on Friday, just days after Merkel delivered an impassioned speech in Parliament saying that 500 deaths per day in Germany was a price too high to be paid for a loud Christmas shopping. And you're going to come to the point that you're not going to be able to do anything, man. But let's continue. He said at the same time, doctors and nurses have been telling German media that hospitals were on the verge of collapse due to renewed influx of people with severe C-VID-19 symptoms. And been told that, you know, some people came to hospital and beds were empty. But you know, they have to make these things up to continue to push this narrative on the hospital just been overflooded with patients, man. With C-VID-19. We're not saying that the disease doesn't exist, but we're saying is that you know what I'm saying, they really pushing, you know, this patent, this virus, the one that they, you know, that they created, man. And they doing this for control. And they did it to hide the collapse of the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Not just here in Babylon the Great. They brought it all over the world so that way they can bring down the system and introduce the people to this RFID microchip. You know what I'm saying? That they can get everybody under one system. And you know, hence come, you know, talking about the New World Order. And that's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, let's just continue on. It reads, we have areas where ICU capacity just have 5 to 10% open beds. That's not enough to cover the broad range of severely ill patients. Johanssons, the head of the German Association of Critical Care and Emergency Medicine, told Welly, you know, whatever that D word is, I can't pronounce it. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That was the article. And you know, to understand the article is that these people are going to shut things down, man. And they doing it because they know that the C-VID-1-9, they know that they only have but a short time. And so this is what these devils want. They want to shut everything down, man. And we're going to get a quick scripture. I didn't pretty much have any scriptures for this particular lesson. But we're going to bring out a very familiar scripture. And this is Isaiah 10:1. You know, it reads, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. You know what I'm saying? That means destruction unto them that write the you know what I'm saying, write unrighteous decrees, you know what I'm saying, about having people having people be locked in their homes like animals, and to have people wearing no masks, cutting off the oxygen supply, and making a immune system very vulnerable, because you got to have oxygen to breathe, man. And these devils want to cut off your oxygen supply. They want your immune system to be weak enough so you can take the vaccine, man. You know what I'm saying? Till you can be real sick to the point that you gonna have to depend on that vaccine. And the vaccine, we know, according to reports, it was 4 people that had face paralysis overtaking the vaccine. But you know, nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. You know, and why, you know, and why people gonna still get it, that's beyond me. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson so I can go ahead and start the work day. But you know, that's the end of the lesson. I want to give all praise, glory, honor due unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle Elsa, great millstone. Another respect to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe worldwide. See you again with another lesson real soon. Yahweh willing. Shalom.